Have you ever noticed your cat slowly rolling onto their back, exposing that soft, fluffy belly, and thought, "Ah, they want a belly rub"? It's a scene that melts hearts and makes even the busiest day feel lighter. But what most people don't realize is that this simple gesture is far more than just a cute invitation. It's one of the most profound signs of trust a cat can show. In the wild, a cat's belly is the most vulnerable part of their body. Exposing it means they are letting their guard down, showing that they feel safe and secure in your presence. It's a silent statement that says, "I trust you enough to show you my most delicate side." Yet, there's a twist. While it seems like the perfect opportunity for a gentle rub, interacting with it without understanding the nuances can backfire in ways that even the most seasoned cat owners might not anticipate. This isn't just about personal preference or mood. It's deeply rooted in feline instinct and communication. Each time a cat rolls over and stretches out, they are sending a message, one that's subtle but layered with meaning. They might be expressing contentment, comfort, or simply inviting attention in a way that feels natural to them, not necessarily asking for a physical touch. Cats have an internal radar for their safety, and even the slightest misstep can turn a moment of trust into a defensive reaction. What looks like an open invitation could quickly transform into a warning. Their claws and teeth, though tiny and seemingly harmless when they play, are their primary tools for self-protection. So understanding this behavior isn't just a matter of curiosity. It's essential for building a healthy, respectful relationship with your feline friend. Imagine the scene. Your cat, lying in the sunlight streaming through the window, back fully exposed, paws gently waving in the air. To a human eye, it's irresistible. But to the cat, every movement, every slight touch is weighed carefully. Their entire body language is communicating feelings that go beyond mere affection. A slow blink of the eyes, a tail that flicks softly, the relaxation of the shoulders and limbs. All of these are signals that your cat is comfortable. However, the moment you misinterpret these signs, you risk breaking the delicate trust they are extending. It's a dance of understanding, patience, and observation, where your attention to detail can strengthen the bond you share. Some cats will allow a gentle touch if approached correctly, while others may react sharply without warning, simply because their instincts tell them that the belly, that soft underbelly, must remain protected. And this is where so many owners make mistakes. They see a seemingly inviting posture and forget that feline communication is more complex than human expectations. The next time your cat rolls over and shows you their belly, pause and observe. Their eyes, ears, and tail are all talking, and listening to those signals can reveal more about their trust and comfort than a simple rub ever could. The fascinating thing about cats is that their body language is a language all on its own, and the belly reveal is one of the most mysterious expressions in their repertoire. When a cat shows you their belly, they are giving you a glimpse into their inner world, a world that is instinctively cautious yet capable of immense trust. Some cats roll over as a way of stretching, almost like they are saying, "I am comfortable enough to let my guard down for a moment." But that comfort does not automatically mean they want a hand on that sensitive spot. In fact, the belly is one of the few areas on a cat's body where the skin is extremely delicate, and the slightest pressure can trigger a reflex reaction. This is why many cats suddenly swat, scratch, or bite when you attempt to rub their stomach, even if they have rolled over in what seems like an invitation. It's not a sign of malice or ingratitude. It's pure instinct, a natural protective measure that has been honed over thousands of years. Understanding this subtle distinction between trust and invitation is what separates an informed cat owner from someone who constantly experiences unexpected scratches. Some cats may even use the belly reveal as a social tool, a way of initiating interaction without committing to full contact. Their posture can suggest playfulness, curiosity, or simply relaxation, but their tolerance for touch is limited and unpredictable. Observing the surrounding cues is crucial. The tail might twitch in a controlled rhythm, the paws may extend slightly, and the ears might tilt in a certain way, signaling their mood. Even a slight tension in their limbs can indicate that the cat is prepared to defend themselves if necessary. For many cat lovers, this is where the challenge lies, deciphering whether the belly exposure is a genuine invitation for affection or merely a demonstration of trust that shouldn't be crossed. And yet, this is also what makes the connection between humans and cats so remarkable. Cats are masters of subtlety, teaching patience, empathy, and the art of nonverbal communication. Every time you respect their signals and refrain from touching the belly when it's not appropriate, you reinforce their sense of security and deepen the bond you share. Conversely, pushing past their instincts can damage trust, leading to anxiety or avoidance in future interactions. Over time, careful observation allows you to notice the individual quirks of your cat. Some might tolerate a light brush of the hand, while others will instantly retreat at the slightest touch. It's a lesson in patience and attentiveness, revealing that love for a cat isn't always about physical affection. Often, it's about honoring their boundaries and interpreting the messages hidden in every movement. This subtle dance between trust and caution is what makes feline companionship both challenging and endlessly rewarding. Each belly exposure is a window into their confidence and vulnerability, and how you respond determines whether that trust grows or diminishes. The next time your cat stretches out and exposes their soft underbelly, take a moment to truly observe. Watch their eyes, listen to the quiet hum of their purr, feel the stillness of their breathing, and understand that this simple gesture carries more weight than 1,000 words ever could. Learning to respect a cat's belly is one of the most important lessons in understanding feline behavior, and it often transforms the way you interact with them entirely. While it may be tempting to reach out immediately, the most rewarding approach is patience, allowing your cat to decide if and when contact is welcome. Some cats will eventually nudge your hand with a paw or press lightly against you, offering a subtle invitation that differs completely from simply lying on their back. These small gestures are golden opportunities to build trust, and recognizing them requires careful attention and sensitivity. It's fascinating how a single posture can communicate so much about a cat's inner state. Their belly, soft and exposed, is essentially a declaration of vulnerability, yet it is layered with complexity. Cats may roll over in response to affection, in search of play, or even as a display of dominance in multi-cat households, but rarely does it mean unconditional permission for a full-on rub. Each cat has a unique personality, and learning to read the nuances of their signals can turn what might seem like an ordinary moment into an extraordinary experience of connection. Over time, you begin to notice patterns, how their eyes widen slightly when they're excited, how a gentle tail flick might indicate curiosity or impatience, how their paws might twitch when they are on the edge of play versus relaxation. Recognizing these subtleties is key to preventing misunderstandings and ensuring that both you and your cat enjoy the interaction. Respecting their boundaries not only protects you from scratches and bites, but also reinforces their sense of safety, making them more likely to share future moments of trust. Interestingly, even when a cat allows a brief belly touch, it's often brief, careful, and controlled. They might purr, but within seconds they may roll back or move away, showing that the gesture was more about sharing comfort than asking for extended contact. This teaches a valuable lesson about consent in animal interactions. Love is not always about what feels good to you. It's about understanding and honoring what feels safe for them. The more you pay attention, the more you realize that trust in a cat is earned in moments of observation, patience, and restraint. When you let them lead, you discover a deeper, almost unspoken bond, one that is built on mutual respect rather than assumptions. Every belly reveal then becomes a quiet celebration of this trust, a reward for the patience and care you've shown. It transforms a simple gesture into a profound connection, reminding you that love doesn't always need to be physical. It can be a shared understanding, a silent acknowledgement of safety and companionship. So the next time your cat stretches out and exposes that soft, vulnerable belly, resist the immediate urge to touch it. Instead, watch, wait, and let them guide the interaction. The lessons they teach in these moments are subtle, yet they enrich your life in ways nothing else can. By respecting their signals, you honor the intelligence, instinct, and trust that lies beneath the surface. And as you do, you create a relationship that is stronger, safer, and infinitely more rewarding than any belly rub alone could ever achieve. If you are benefiting from our topics, please subscribe, like, and turn on the bell notification so you can see our new videos early.